for a Moochie Robinson update.
And what's good, Eagles gang? It's your boy Moochie Robinson coming in with another video. And before I get into it, please like, share, subscribe as I bring to you more Eagles content on the daily. And today, well, tonight, 7:30, it's going to be Patriots versus the Eagles. Home game again. I'm very excited because now you get to see Devontae Smith. Now, of course, if I have Devontae Smith come in, I'm only having him come in for like maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 series. Don't have him do too much because he's just coming off of a knee injury. He got 17 games. He can still rest it out. Just come in, have him and Hurts come in, doing like a nice combination of something. Maybe he can get one off on Jalen Mills because Jalen Mills is the cornerback for the Patriots now. Maybe he can get something off, maybe a touchdown or just yardage, just like how Goddard had got maybe like a 30-yarder against the Steelers game. If that can come about, great. If not, we don't want to do too much with him. And this time, I remember hearing a content creator, I can't think of his name, but he kept saying we was getting into our feelings about J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. This is my point of view. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, he got hands. It's just that Doug Peterson didn't use him right. And from him not using them right, that's why he's failing, or this is why his track record is what it is now. Because, again, every time he comes in, he always catching the ball. He always catching long yardage. And as soon as he catches the ball, he comes right out. And then you got to remember, we had number 2 from the Colts. He didn't use him right. He would use him whenever he wanted to. He had his picks. Now we got Hurts. Hurts got a variety of wide receivers now. So if it was up to me, I would have J.J. Arcega-Whiteside starting. I would have Hightower starting, unless if he still got that groin injury. I'm not sure. But Hightower, he definitely got to step it up because I bet you Hightower will leave before J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. All because of his production. I mean, Doug Peterson had Hightower come in many times more than J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, but when Hightower comes in, he will always get off on those 1 or 2 plays that, again, I know how Doug coach. Like when you know how Doug's try to play the little small idiotic games and all that, and that's why I didn't really, that's why he's in the position that he's in now. That's why he's not with us. But that's another story. But I would definitely have Hightower. I would have J.J. Arcega-Whiteside starting and see where it would get them because J.J. Arcega-Whiteside definitely got to step his game up. What's his name? Tyreek Jackson. He got a back fracture. He's going to be out for 8 to 10 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that because he was definitely coming up. He was going to do something. But you're going to redshirt him. He's not going nowhere. We can see what he can do, but it was unfortunate that he had a back fracture. Kerryon Johnson, he got waived, but I think he's on the IR list. But even though he's on there, he's not going to be an Eagles no more because of his production. But I told y'all, Jordan Howard, he should have never left from the start. The reason why I say that is because he was like the third. I remember maybe a couple years ago, he was like the third running back in the league. It was Ezekiel Elliott. It was somebody else than him, or it was Ezekiel Elliott. He was the second, and then it was another running back. I'm just not sure, but we should have, if we're going to keep Howard, change him into a fullback if you have to. Have him block more. Have him do something. Or we need to use him just like Ezekiel Elliott, in my opinion, because Miles Sanders, he's not going to be able to do it all. At the same time, you see how we have him rest for so long. I get it. He will. I want him to have 1,000 yards, but at this day and age, as far as the way how football is now, sometimes all running backs can't get 1,000 yards how you want them, how it was back in the day. Unless if we change it into the 3 to 4-headed monster with Gainwell, Howard, Miles Sanders, and Boston Scott. If Nick Sirianni can change it, or if he can see that if he can do that, why not? So like I said, I'm very excited. I'm not a Patriots fan, but I am a Cam Newton fan. I want to see what with the new quarterback they got, Mac from Alabama. I want to see what he can do. Jalen Mills, he used to be an Eagle. I definitely want to see what he can do. Hopefully an Eagle can do something over him because I just want to see how will he affect being on the other side of the ball. Because the only thing I didn't like what he do is they could be losing and he could still be showboating after he do something that don't need to be showboated, you know. So, but yeah, and I like to see the wide receivers. Now the thing is, in practice, our wide receivers were getting off on them like crazy, you know. Rager with the one-handed catch and all that. But again, that's practice. Will they do that in the game? I need to see that in the game. If y'all can do that in the game, and if you can do that from then until whenever, cool, great, you know. But other than that, that was just practice. I mean, yes, it was impressive, but let's see what y'all can do in the real game, you know. So hopefully Rager got his mind right. I mean, I understand his situation. Hopefully he can get. I mean, obviously he got himself together now, so that's a great thing. That's a plus. And hopefully he can be in good spirits and just hold that what's going on through him. Just take that to heart, keep it in your heart. You know what I'm saying, and keep it moving. So, but I'm very excited. The game is at 7:30. I will be looking at it, you know, certain previews um, from different apps and all that, because I'm at work now. But I just can't wait to see the highlights and see what's going on. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, like I said, I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers and more Eagle content to come. So until then, I'm out. I'm gonna holler at y'all.